Hey, and welcome to episode. What is it? Episode 8 now? Yeah, I think it's episode 8. Welcome to episode 8. We're finally gonna finish off chapter 1 and go on to chapter 2. But you won't see that for a few days. Well, technically, you will see it like whatever. Either way, I'm not going to be able to because I won't be able to play for the next few days, which is why I did this in the first place. Either way, hope you enjoyed the video, and let's get started.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer.
I know.
We can't uncover who murdered Sayaka.
I know who did it. It's been obvious since the beginning. Even if it wasn't her doing it, I knew this. Exactly.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Sorry, man. I know it's you.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message. Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
I'm sorry, Noel.
11037. Written in her own blood.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
I got it!
Yeah, it's an index finger.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But what the heck do those
It's
numbers...
Leon.
Ain't you hero? You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about...
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because
The
they're not
letters.
numbers.
It's Leon.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one?
Ah, you're right.
Yeah.
Looking at it now.
Whoa.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N.
It's Leon.
Rotate the image one.
I know this. It's Leon. I know. It's been there since the
She wrote down the
beginning.
killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue box, so who's...
It's Leon. Stupid.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 100
Leon is the
degrees.
imposter.
If you turn the message
So
around,
Sasuke, but
it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Talking about, right, Makoto?
yeah, I know what it is.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal.
Are you finally starting
Yeah,
to
I know.
understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, boy, the point remains that button-up suits the killer wasn't able to get rid of. Something about it when
I got it! If you look closely at how the
Yeah,
shirt
boy.
was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
yeah, no, that's wrong. There's another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. I actually don't know about this. Excuse me? Side of just
Key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to just...
Nope, throw the ball. You forgot you're a baseball ace.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose
Of course,
of
as
the
a
evidence
baseball pro, you could do
without
it.
using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Yeah, here, throw it. And who here has the most throwing practice
I got it!
than an ultimate
The
baseball
killer
throw?
simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Bam!
Someone through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Yeah. Look of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire.
Oh, you're digging yourself a grave, Noel.
If the killer had been on cleaning duty,
Not
the
Noel,
evidence
Leon.
would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Because he was the ultimate baseball star.
God! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer.
Oh, you
These
are.
goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed.
I mean, it technically isn't his fault, but yeah.
Now here's what happened.
I'm assuming it's gonna be like Phoenix Wright's one. Yeah, Quit Summary. Oh yeah. Very similar. Make a mistake, you influence. Ah. I have 19 minutes. Oh, I'm good. Let's go to page 1. Okay, well, I'm wrong again. I should be fine. Very beginning. Yes, very beginning it was this. Obviously what he would have done is he would have blocked it. Oh no. Yeah, because he strikes. I'm sorry. This is strange in comparison. So I think I'm doing it right here, like, goes in, questions, attacks, grabs that bad boy, blocks, attacks. Okay, so yeah, he goes in. Okay, so this is when he breaks the door down. Still something off. Whatever.
here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look.
Open sesame.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka
Yeah, boy.
was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
Let's do this.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Yeah,
The crystal
boy.
ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Oh boy. Let's do this.
Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to
It doesn't
acknowledge
matter
it.
if you acknowledge it, you know.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence to Makoto. I believe your...
Evidence. Absolutely. I would shoot him. head-to-head battle. Okay. Okay, well, let's do this.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use any. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
The screwdriver.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You stupid, 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 stupid!
Yeah, stupid.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Come on, man, just admit it.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
Yeah.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Yeah, boy.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid! Huh?
And if you say
Be fair though, screwdrivers don't.
you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. You stupid.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Stop morphing your face into a Van Gogh, please. Oh. Hey. Ooh, that's a lot of medals.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay,
Let's do it.
then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I think we all know what it's gonna be. What's it gonna be? I'm gonna come up. Winnie the Pooh Palladium. Yay! We did it. Looks like I got right on the money. The black, and in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? To be fair though, it was self-defense.
You son of a bitch!
I didn't have a choice.
And it was kill or be killed.
So that's why...
So that's why I killed the first dude.
None of you are any different!
Like, you any different? One long step and you're the one standing here, dudes. With complete chance I wound up like this, dude.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
Hey, come on. Hey, dude, come on. Just accept my death, dudes. Everything's become clear now. The decision we made was right after all. When I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd be wrong. Because if what we came up with is really the truth, that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me, but even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the masterminds, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw though. That was this video had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here. No way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important than her than anything else, her dream. The one thing that was more important than her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have seen something like that happen to them, and Sayaka, I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. That's why Sayaka, her friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must be terrifying, huh? I mean, try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but on the inside, she's descended to pure madness. What did you say? I understand. Really, I do. Yup. You are not in despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger the feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Koito launched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during class trial, the blackened Leon Cavada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. I was just protecting myself in the heart of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you're forced away in the bathroom, did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back into your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No. That's not. Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Why, you, sir? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed Professor Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't blame on Blanton and Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened, Sayaka. Or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, did you awaken your sister of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that kind of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay. Anyway, more importantly,
chills, kills!
let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now.
No more begging. No more exclusives. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Karata, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
No!
Sorry, mate. You honestly didn't deserve it. Batter up, motherfuckers. Blood on the baseball field. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Well, hey, if you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. What the fuck are you even doing all this shit, evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society shit type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you wanting an upstanding young citizen like me to like do such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to make common sense make sense of something that doesn't make much sense. That don't make no sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. I don't think you what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together, young lad. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground, so help me. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? If you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets in the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free from this outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, aren't you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. I think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get back to the Blacken's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I've said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned into a reality. And even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. It was in that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, could I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered in my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? It's about Sayaka. I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by yourself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka never meant to double-cross you. That's a fact. Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact you can never change. But even to the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as he lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure. We can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, can't you? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What? What are you saying?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan ultimately failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why tell me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths. I can never do that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, they'll be with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed a small smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well. I'm psychic.
What?
Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Oh, yeah. Can we keep small girl alive? Even though I'm shorter, apparently, but shh. The despair box. Thank you. What is the lowest number that you have? This is way too much for one episode. I'll have to cut this up into like 3 or 4 individual. More like this is actually 4 hours long. I have to cut this up into like 8 individual videos, or 4 if I, feel so inclined. Anyway, this is starting to get interesting. Honestly, I feel like the court case was a bit too easy, at least for me. But it was still very enjoyable, and it was just the first case. So I mean, of course, it's going to be easy in comparison to the rest. At any rate, thank you for watching, if you did watch, which I'd be awfully surprised if you did. And if you did, could you subscribe, please? I only have 3, and actually none of them are because of my videos. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, see you next time, and bye-bye.